Hi there, I'm Patti Samar. I'm the editor and publisher of Blue Water Woman magazine in Port Huron, Michigan. If you know me or you know anything about me, you know that I loved thrift store shopping. I shop all over the world. I have shopped in thrift stores. Literally, my husband took me to New York City for my 50th birthday and I wanted to go to the Salvation Army store in Hell's Kitchen. I did not necessarily want to go to Saks or any of the big fancy department stores because I knew that I could get really great value for my dollar by shopping in a thrift store. Plus, because I'm an artist and graphic designer, I love the creativity of the things that I can purchase in a thrift store. I love that I can find things that I wouldn't necessarily be able to find if I went to a big department store. And I just think it's a lot more fun to dress yourself when you are thrift store shopping. So I'm experimenting a little with my business and I thought it'd be fun if I added some videos this year. I've had a lot of people ask me about my thrift store hauls. They say, I like your sweater or your pants, where did you get that? And I tell them I got them at the Salvation Army or at the Goodwill or at St. Vincent de Paul, and I paid pennies on the dollar for this, whatever it is that I'm wearing. So they said, oh, you should produce a video. So today I'm indulging my ego a little bit perhaps, and I am doing that. Let me start with some of the clothing that I recently found. I'll just start with what I have on because I purposefully, of course, wore a thrift store outfit. I found this and I bought it earlier in the fall and I don't remember which place I purchased it, but it was local to Port Huron. It was brand new with tags. It's really cute. It's got this peacock thing going on with some sparkles, and if you know me, I love sparkles, I love sequins, I love anything that glitters. So that's just been a fun piece for me to wear. I also am wearing these pleather, fake, very faux leggings that I purchased at a Salvation Army store down in the Metro Detroit area just before Christmas. And the funny story about these pleather leggings is this past weekend I wore them for the first time, actually with this top. And I went into the ladies' room in a business where I was, and this woman stopped me, and she's actually a lot younger than me, which when you're 56, that means a lot to you. She's like, oh my God. And she was staring at my legs, and she's like, the leggings. Don't tell me those are the $120 pair of Spanx leggings because that's what I'm thinking about buying, but you look amazing in those leggings. So you're gonna tell me I have to spend $120, aren't you? And I was laughing inside the whole time. She's just in this little monologue with me because I said, when I finally got the chance to answer her, I said, no, they're not Spanx. They weren't $120, they were $3 at a Salvation Army store. And she's like, oh. So I wished her well. I hope that she could find her own pair of $3 faux leather pleather leggings at some thrift store somewhere. Other things that I've recently purchased include, we went to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for the holidays, or part of the holidays, and one of my very favorite thrift stores in the state of Michigan, and I've been to a lot of them, is the St. Vincent de Paul store in Ishpeming, Michigan. And that is because almost all the clothes there are $2 or $3, and that is it. Year-round, not on sale, not blue tag special, not whatever. They're always just $2 or $3 a piece. And Ishpeming is a really small little town, but there are very generous people who dress really well. And I always pick up a whole lot of really cool stuff when I'm there. So I can't remember everything that I got there because I got so much. Don't tell my husband. I spent a lot of money there this trip. But I got some really fabulous shoes, which I don't buy a lot of shoes at thrift stores because for whatever reason, a lot of times I think women tend to hold on to their shoes longer. I know I do. I have a collection of shoes, and I don't like to give them away very often. They don't go out of style perhaps as frequently as other pieces of clothing do, or we get a favorite pair and we like to wear them with everything. But these were really cool because they were brand new. They have never been worn. And they have this really sweet chunky heel, which is very much in style right now. And there was a time when I was like, oh, I don't like the chunky heel. I'm a stiletto girl forever. But then I got old. And even though I do still wear plenty of stiletto high heels, I try to wear them for very short periods of time. And these little chunky patent, they're part patent leather and part, which you can see the sparkle maybe in the sunshine, and they're part kind of a suede. They will be perfect for work. I can wear them with dress pants. I could wear them with a dress. I just love them. They fit me perfectly. They were in my size. I couldn't believe them. I found them at the St. Vincent de Paul in Ishpeming. Other item that I found in Ishpeming was this really super fantastic black sweater. And when I picked it up off the rack, I almost didn't even try it on because it just kind of looks kind of bleh. It looked kind of blobby, but it was cool, and it was brand new with the tags, and it had never been worn. And it has really nice detail here. It's got sequins. Hello, I just said I love sequins. And some glittery things on the sleeves, which are a slightly flared sleeve, which is cool. And then of course around the neck. And so I tried it on just because of all the bling. And it's really actually very fitted when you have it on. And I said, I love it. And actually, I bought it the morning of my husband's family Christmas. And that night for family Christmas, I wore this sweater. It was super fun to have something new, and that was new, not only new to me, but just simply brand new. And I paid $2 for it. It was really cool. So that was one of my excellent Ishpeming St. Vincent de Paul finds. I also found this really cool little sleeveless number. I really love sleeveless tops. It's just something I wear them year round, and I wear often a blazer or a jacket over them in the cooler weather, and in the summer I just wear them with pants, jeans, or dress pants, depending on the occasion. This also, lots of little glitter, it sparkles. I had been thinking about a shirt like this. Sometimes I get a thought in my head, I'd like a black shirt with some sparkle on it to wear with a skirt that I wanted to wear over the holidays. I ended up going with a different top because I couldn't find what I was looking for. Of course, right after that party, and then I wore that skirt, I found the perfect top for it. So next time I want to wear that, it's a very sparkly skirt, I have actually the perfect top. And I'll probably wear this out for an evening for dinner with my husband with a blazer over it and a pair of jeans and booties. Very cute. That also $2 at the Ishpeming St. Vincent de Paul store. I also took a look at some pants. I have just really more recently started buying pants at the thrift stores. I have not really traditionally been big on pants there for some reason. I think years ago when I first started going all the time, I thought a lot of the pants are dated looking. More recently, maybe because we have so much excess in this country, people are just getting rid of clothes sooner, and so I found that there are actually a lot of pants that I like. I find brand new blue, I only wear Levi's blue jeans. I find the Levi's jeans that I'm currently wearing that I just bought number whatever, 500 whatever, at JCPenney, I find them at the thrift stores now. And I think that sometimes it's because, maybe women are just, they change sizes and they get rid of their old ones, and so I have been able to take advantage of that. These are cute. They're just, they're a pair of kind of palazzo pants. They're cotton. They have kind of an elastic waist, which I'm really kind of an anti-elastic waist gal. I always feel like that's what old ladies wear. But this elastic waist is relatively flat and doesn't create some big bulge. And I would wear these this summer with a tank top and a pair of flip-flops, and you'll probably see me around Port Huron or perhaps somewhere in the UP wearing these really cool animal print, which is one of my trademarks. My friends know that I love animal print, and so I will end up wearing these around town. Next thing, after, of course, I bought like a whole lot more than that at the St. Vincent store in Ishpeming, I went on to Marquette to the Goodwill store while my husband was watching the Packer game because I don't watch football. So he went out with the boys or went to his brother's house to watch football. I went shopping because it was too crappy to go skiing, which really kind of bummed me out, except that I got some really, really cool stuff at the Marquette Goodwill store. I got this pair of, it's a Worthington brand, which you can get at JCPenney. That's one of their house brands. It's a really cool pair of dress pants. They are kind of a black lace, but they've got a lining in them, and they fit me perfectly. And they were like, what were they, $3.99, I believe. So I will get good use out of these for work. I'm always looking for a pair of black dress pants that I can throw on and wear to a meeting quickly. Other item that I got there at the Marquette Goodwill store was another pair of kind of elastic waistbanded pants, but again, I would wear them with a long tank top or a long sweater or something over them. But I don't know if you could tell in the video, but they're kind of satiny, they're kind of disco, and I'm a chick of the 70s. So I love them. I will wear them in the summer. I could wear them in the winter if I put a sweater on over them with a pair of, boots or I would probably wear them with high heels, like with a stiletto heel of some sort. And in the summer, because they are fairly lightweight, but if you're just going from your car to a building, they'd be fine. But they also have pockets, which is always really handy, as we all know. And I paid $3.99 for these two. Then I came home from the UP. And I haven't had time since the holidays to do a lot of thrift store shopping, but last night or yesterday afternoon, my husband was watching more football. Just FYI to my husband, every time he watches football, it's like a little angel didn't lose her wings or gain her wings. Patty spent $1 at the thrift store. So anyhow, I bought this really, really cool black tank top, which again looks kind of bulky. It doesn't really look like much of anything. But you put it on and it is actually very fitted to me, and it's kind of got a racer back, so I'll have to wear a strapless bra with it. But that's all right because I really love the way it fit me. And this, along with that other sweater that I bought and wore to my husband's family Christmas, is just one of the things you should keep in mind when you go thrift store shopping, that it is that try on the things that you're not sure, or you might think, I kind of like that, but ew. Sometimes those are my favorite things. They end up being favorite things that I wear all the time because you can't always tell what something's gonna look like on the hanger. I mean, and I'm telling you this, I'm 56 years old. If you're watching this, you're probably in my age range because that's who follows Blue Water Woman magazine. But remind yourself of that. Remind yourself to try on the things. Be a little experimental in your clothes shopping. Even if you're at Kohl's or Walmart or wherever it is you buy your clothes. Always keep an open mind. I've learned, especially through thrift store shopping, that I try on all kinds of crazy things that I probably wouldn't have years ago, and I end up really, really liking them and like the way they fit me. You don't always know how something's going to fit your particular body type. And I also got at the Goodwill store in Fort Gratiot this really cool sweater, or excuse me, it's not a sweater, it's a sweater skirt. You can't probably tell from the video, it's long. And I plan to wear this for work. I'll wear it with like a black turtleneck sweater over it and a pair of, I have lots of boots to wear, black boots, high-heeled boots I could wear with it. And this was a blue tag. All the clothes I got yesterday, including that little black tank that I just showed you, were all blue tags, which were all 50% off at the Goodwill yesterday in the Fort Gratiot Goodwill. So this was marked $3.99, so I got it for $2. And it, like I said, and it's really warm. Like, it's so soft on the outside. I will sit in a meeting somewhere getting really bored someday going, oh, my sweater feels so soft. So anyway, no, I don't get bored in all meetings. Okay, who doesn't get bored in meetings? Meetings are useless. No, they're not useless, but sometimes they're not a lot of fun. So if you have clothing that is comfortable, that you can like stroke under the table of yourself and say, oh, this feels so good. I'm so glad I wore this today. That's what clothing is really all about, isn't it? It's supposed to make you feel good about yourself. And this, I don't want to forget this. I put this up here as a, so there'd be like a mannequin because it's a clothing video. This was one of my finds at the Marquette Goodwill. And it's brand new with tags, and I haven't worn it yet. And it is the most cool, funky jacket. It's black, it's kind of cottony, it's a stiff cotton. I'm usually not a stiff cotton girl. I normally probably would have passed by this, except that it had all this going on and these cool buckles, and I thought it was really neat. It doesn't, with all the buttons on it, it doesn't actually button shut. It's just a hang there type of a jacket, and it fits me perfectly. And it's got these kind of neat, almost 80s vintagey puffy sleeves. I will say this is another lesson in thrift store shopping, or sometimes perhaps in real life. This is marked a size 1X, and I am not a size 1X. In my closet right now, I have 8s, I have 10s, I have 12s that I'm wearing, primarily 10. This is a 1X, and it fits me perfectly. It's brand new, so I know it wasn't shrunk. So sometimes, and when I saw the size, I was like, but that doesn't look huge, so I'm gonna try it on anyway. I did, I fell in love with it. I said, it's mine, and I paid like $5.99 for it. So that is my video for today about my recent thrift store hauls, as they call them. If you think that this was a good idea and you want to see more videos like this and hear some more clothing or fashion tips, not that I'm any sort of fashionista, but I do have women ask me sometimes for help figuring out what to wear. Like my friend, they'll come to me or send me pictures on the phone and say, do you think this goes with this, or should I wear this? So after that's happened for a number of years, I kind of think that sometimes, partly because of the creative side of me, people recognize that helps put together an outfit. So if you want to learn more about how I dress myself, which cracks me up, but there are a lot of people out there on YouTube talking about how they dress themselves and why they bought what they bought on the thrift store or wherever. Put some comments below this video and let me know, because I mean, I'm open to doing more of these if you're interested in seeing them. And it kind of started, I've recently purchased a lot of new clothes because I have lost some weight. Yay! But I did that, I lost some weight because I gained some weight. Boo! But that's all due to this lovely thing we call menopause. And I got me to thinking about, why do they call it menopause when it's like womanopause? And that goes back to when I was 13, they called it menstruation and not womanstruation instead. But menopause, we're all facing it, or we're all going to face it someday, and it does cause weight gain. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's true. But if you eat right and exercise, and I've spent a year trying to do that, you can get control of it again and feel better about yourself. So it's been really fun for me to get to go shopping again and to get to do some fun things with clothes, because I feel better about myself. I'm not a skinny Barbie doll by any means, but you want to, if you dress in a fun way, you feel better about yourself. So that's why I did this, and I'm just trying to share some of my little tips and places I love to shop with you. Don't go taking all the good clothes though. So again, I'm Patti Samar. I'm the editor and publisher of Blue Water Woman magazine, and I look forward to hearing from you.